Hello. In this video, I show you how to back up and recover Microsoft OneDrive for business data with NAKIVO Backup and Replication. Before you begin, you must add your Microsoft 365 account to the solution inventory. To do so, navigate to Settings, switch to the Inventory tab and click the plus icon. Select SaaS in the Platform step, then click Next. Create a suitable display name for your Microsoft 365 account in the inventory. You can select multiple Microsoft 365 services at once in the Services drop-down list. If you plan to back up only Microsoft OneDrive for business data, select the option for that. Note that if you select Exchange Online Groups, you will need to enter the Global Administrator username and password. Click Next to proceed. In the Configuration step, select Automatically Register a new Azure AD application, then click Next again. If your application is already registered in Azure Active Directory, you can manually add it by selecting the Use an Existing Azure AD application option. Enter a suitable name with which to identify your application. If you already have one saved, select a client certificate from the drop-down list. Otherwise, click Manage Certificates, then Generate Certificate. In the Generate New Self-Signed Certificate pop-up, enter a display name for the certificate. Click Save to generate a new self-signed certificate and save it to the list. Copy the code from the field below, and click the hyperlink at the top of the page to go to the Microsoft login page. Paste the code into the field, and click Next. Select your Global Administrator account. Click Continue. Now, switch back to NAKIVO Backup and Replication. You should see a message at the bottom of the page confirming that the Microsoft 365 account is now authenticated. Click Finish to add the account to the inventory. The account will be added in a few seconds. It's good to go, and it currently contains 81 OneDrives. To create a backup job for Microsoft OneDrive for Business, switch to the Jobs dashboard. Click the plus icon and select Microsoft 365 Backup Job. In the Sources step, select one or more OneDrives to back up. Click Next to proceed to the Destination step. Select the SaaS backup repository where you want to store the backup data. Click Next. If you want this job to run only on demand, enable the Do Not Schedule, Run on Demand option. Otherwise, define a suitable schedule for the backup job. You can run this job on a weekly, monthly, yearly or periodic basis, or after another job. Define your retention policy for this job by specifying for how long you want to keep the backups. By default, backups are retained for 10 days. You can change the unit to weeks or months if you want to extend the retention period. Click Next to proceed to the Options step. Set a priority level for the job to determine its urgency. The default value is 5, which is the lowest priority level. The higher the value, the earlier this job will be processed relative to other jobs in a queue. If you've configured email settings, you can configure the solution to send you email notifications on job completion status. You can also run pre- and post-job scripts by enabling and configuring the corresponding options. Finally, you can limit the number of concurrent tasks to adjust the load on the transporter. The default and recommended value is 3 concurrent tasks. To save your settings and run the job, click Finish and Run, then click Run. The backup job is now in progress. You can monitor the data transfer in real time from the Jobs dashboard. The job is completed successfully, and you can now recover the entire backup or specific items from it. To perform a recovery, select the job and click Recover. Then select Microsoft 365. With the same job selected in the left pane, select a recovery point in the right pane. In this case, there is only one recovery point. Click Next. Specify the Microsoft 365 account to which you want to recover your items and click Next. In the left pane of the Objects page, select OneDrive to display its contents in the right pane. Select the folder you'd like to recover, or click on its name to expand it and select specific items. For example, I'm going to drill down until I find an AWS-related file to recover. Here it is. Click Next. In the Options step, choose whether you want to recover to the original location or to another OneDrive that you specify. Next, specify the overwriting behavior if an item with the same name already exists in the target location. You can have the solution either rename, skip or overwrite the duplicated item during recovery. Finally, click Recover to start the recovery process. You can switch to the Activities dashboard to view the job's progress. The job status shows running state. And now it's completed. You can click on the job if you'd like to see more details about the recovered items. And that concludes our how-to video. Thank you for watching. If you found this video helpful, click the like button, and subscribe to our channel to catch new uploads. You can also download a free trial version of NAKIVO Backup and Replication using the link in the description and try the solution in your own environment for 15 days.